What's up, people? Zyka here, bringing another reaction video to Classroom of the Elite Season 2, Episode 6. The last thing that happened was that the one girl got hurt, her ankle got hurt and stuff and everything, so she had to sit out. And then the one guy, our main guy, came over, straight up told her, like, her being weak, I think her being weak and stuff like that, and that her way of what's going on is pathetic or something like that. But we're gonna see what happens in this episode and see what happens with her and what everybody else's situations are. Let's just say that.
Hey, wait!
What do you want?
If you pull out of the festival, Class D won't have any chance of winning.
Me coming back won't change anything.
Right.
After everything I did for those jerks.
Pseudo, I've seen firsthand how seriously you've been taking this. But still, you aren't blameless either.
If you're just here to lecture me, Horikita, I think I'll pass. I don't really want to hear it right now.
You're too old to throw tantrums. How do you expect to succeed with this kind of attitude?
Just shut it!
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Great, another lecture.
Damn.
Give it a rest already! I'm sick of everyone riding me! It's all their fault! With me in charge, winning this sports festival should be easy. But I'm stuck with this class. They're dead weight and all they're doing is keeping me from crushing it.
You're upset
Damn.
about losing in a test you excel in. That much is clear. But that's not all.
I wanted to show off, I guess.
Didn't mean to do that shit.
Get some respect, you know? I needed to prove to them that I deserve to be here. Just picturing the looks on everyone's faces who talked smack to me. I'm pathetic. Growing up, I was always the kid from the trash family. I told myself that I'd be different, but every day I see more of them in me.
You shouldn't think of it that way. It's not their fault. You can't blame others for who you are. You have to decide that for yourself. Life would be so different if we simply inherited the qualities of our family.
Yeah, shit, way different.
The future isn't set in stone. You can always choose what you want to be. It pains me to admit, but you're talented when it comes to sports. However, at the moment you're worthless. Even now, you're trying to run away. If you refuse to help us win the festival, you'll only be proving that you really are trash like your parents.
Damn.
Well, that's perfectly fine by me.
Oh.
I couldn't care less about that crap anymore.
Attention students, the lunch break will end soon. All competitors, please assemble on the field.
You better get out there.
No, not until you agree to come back with me. I'll be waiting right here.
Whatever. Real quick, could you tie our legs together?
You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Horikita actually chasing after Pseudo like that.
Kushida,
Just a sec. I'm almost done tying the
it's
knot.
you, isn't it? You're the person who betrayed our class by sharing our submission form with Class C.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about. Where's this coming from? I didn't know you liked telling jokes.
It isn't. I saw you taking pictures of our class's submission form.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget my events.
We were told not to take pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Whoops, I totally forgot. Sorry.
Okay.
Hope that doesn't
All
make
right.
me a suspect.
But that's not the only reason. What's been happening would only be possible if someone leaked information to Class C.
Hey, Ayanokoji, let's say that you're right and I was the person who shared our class's submission form. If you knew I was going to betray everyone, then why didn't you do anything? Instead, you just let it happen. Isn't that right? You could have changed the roster, but you didn't.
What's the point? As long as a traitor existed in Class D, it wouldn't matter.
What do you mean?
Even if we made changes, anyone could have checked the form, and it would have tipped off the traitor we were onto them.
But why couldn't you have just kept the roster secret and then turned it in at the last second? That way, if someone wanted to leak it to the other classes, it would be too late. Although, if we did that, it just made things super confusing for us, too.
Okay.
I get it now. But I'm still not the traitor you're
If I
talking.
asked the teacher who checked the roster, I have a feeling your name would come up. If that's the case, why would you come see it again if you had a picture?
Yeah, right.
Color me impressed, Ayana Koji. You're really something. I guess there's no point in hiding it now. You're right. I'm the one who leaked our submission form to Class C.
So it was you.
Mm-hmm. Well, it doesn't matter if you know, because you can't tell anyone about it. Don't you forget, I have that uniform.
I know my hands are tied. I wasn't looking to expose you as the culprit.
Wow.
I was
Okay.
just checking.
Scumbag.
This wasn't the first time. Class C took first place in the last exam because you told Ryuan that you were the VIP, didn't you? If I had to guess, he promised you a favor in exchange.
My goodness, it sounds like you know everything. Have you figured out the reason why I betray our class then?
I imagine that it has to do with whatever grudge you hold against Horikita.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
You really did get to the bottom of it.
For
Ayana
what
Koji.
reasons?
It's true. More than anything, I want Suzune Horikita to be expelled.
Although, I still don't quite understand your reasoning for all this. Why do you hate her so much?
It doesn't matter. I'll make sure that she gets kicked out. And there's nothing you can do to change my mind.
It's that important. So much that you'd sell out your own class for it?
Absolutely. I don't really care if I make it to Class A or not. The only thing I want is for Horikita to be expelled before the year is over.
I see.
Don't get me wrong.
Wow.
I'm not against moving up.
Okay.
When she's been kicked out of the school,
You're
I'd be more
fucking-
than
she's
happy to help
fucking
everyone
just a
into Class
loser.
A. I think it would be kind of fun. I'm looking forward to it now. Oh, actually, I just changed my mind about one part of that plan. How about, since you like her so much, I'll make sure you get expelled with Horikita. That way I won't have to look at your face again. And once the two of you are out of my life,
Okay.
I can work with everyone to get to Class A.
I can't believe you.
Just the awkward of being tied to her fucking that conversation.
Hold on, Suda.
Where
are you going?
Back to my room. Where else?
Wait. Over the past hour, I've been thinking about what kind of person I am and what you told me about yourself. I realized we aren't so different from each other.
Don't make me laugh. We're nothing alike.
You've met the student council president, right?
Oh, that stuck-up bastard?
Yeah, he's my older brother. Despite that, he goes out of his way to pretend that I don't exist. I disappoint him, and because of my incompetence, my perfect brother hates being associated with me in any way.
Like I'd believe that bull. You're talented and smart.
That may be so, but I can't hold a candle to him. All my life, I've chased him, doing everything in my power to try to catch up. And because of that,
In my opinion, if you're going to that far just to try and impress
I
your
believed that
brother,
it didn't matter.
honestly, it's
I
like
thought if I proved myself, my brother would eventually see my
do
worth
stuff your own
and
way,
accept
and
me.
then sooner or later you'd be more fucking
I'm exactly
bigger
like
than him.
I wanted to use this festival to show off. I was holding on to some vague hope that if I could just do well enough, he'd be proud of me. I thought I was above everyone else in our class. I realized how wrong I was. I'm not special or exceptional. I became someone I didn't like. I can't do this alone. Working with our team was the first time I felt like I could accomplish something worthwhile. I'll never give up, no matter what. I'll earn my brother's acknowledgement. I'll work hard to become someone I can be proud of. And if on the way, it looks like you're straying from the path, I'll do whatever it takes to bring you back. I won't let you run away again. You're the only one who understands me. Please, help me lead our class forward. Trust me, you can become so much more than what people assume.
My entire life, I've heard that kind of sentimental junk nonstop. But somehow, when it's coming from you, a part of me wants to believe it.
So, Kinsuda, I'll ask again. Will you help Class D win?
Horikita.
Damn it! Alright, you've convinced me. I don't know what your plan is, but I've got the feeling that going along with you is the right choice. I'll be the person you think I can be.
The only problem I have is a fucking traitor. That's the only issue.
Forgive me! I'm sorry for losing my temper and taking it out on you. This is my fault. I deserve all the blame for the position our class is in right now.
We're just glad you're back.
This is the last event, so let's give it everything we've got.
Let's end this festival with a bang.
I think I'm going to need someone to stand in for me during the race. I'm afraid I won't be able to do very much with my leg like this.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Kushida, would you mind going?
Sure, no problem.
Good
Sorry to
traitor.
spring this on everyone, but I think I'll have to sit this one out too. You see, I twisted my ankle during the 200-meter dash earlier this morning. I thought it might feel better if I rested it, but it still hurts.
That's not good. Sounds like we'll need to make a last-minute substitution for the boys' team.
It's fine. I can run in this place.
I can't believe they're gonna have that fucking race. Okay. She could leak information to Class C again. Or any of the classes for that matter.
From what I observed earlier in the festival, I assumed your class was beyond salvation. Although, that no longer seems to be the case. What happened?
They found themselves someone to rally behind. You can thank your sister.
It's one of these things too. So I wouldn't trust what that girl could do.
Our class is only getting stronger.
I'll believe you when I see it for myself.
Yeah, it's showing that it's going good until they pass it to the wrong
Do you want to see
person.
what kind of person I am? I could show you.
What?
If you are interested, I suppose I could be convinced to indulge you with a race.
Interesting.
Catch you later, President.
Excuse me?
Trust me on this.
Before we race, I want to give you a warning.
What is it?
You shouldn't hold anything back.
Wow, shocking. She actually ran. I was expecting she was going to come up with an excuse, like accidentally break her leg or something, or break her leg, but twist her ankle or some shit, and fucking end up making their team lose again. No, she actually went through with it, shockingly. Still, obviously not trustworthy, though.
For as long as I've lived, I've never once had to run with all my strength in front of other people.
He hella runs fast, though. I feel like something's gonna happen, though. Yeah, definitely with that smirk.
Right. I'll go even faster.
Well, I guess everything kind of worked out. Too bad our class is ranked dead last, though.
That's true. Forget that! All that matters is our team won!
On top of that, pretty much every single class ended up going negative points-wise, so it's not that bad.
You're
Yeah.
pretty fast there.
Have somebody to blame though.
Nah, everyone else was
You guys
just
have all
really
been
slow.
actually higher,
Not
probably
so.
even higher rank as
Shame I
well.
couldn't beat the class
If you didn't have a
president
certain
in the end.
scummy
It's
fucking
not like it was
leaking
your fault,
information to
though.
other
The guy
teams.
running in front of you tripped and fell.
A loss is still a loss.
You're probably the only one here who's upset with second place.
Yo!
Oh really? That's not okay. Not as bad as I thought. I thought it was like straight up like maybe fourth.
I still can't believe you kept up with him.
They passed, but they came in like fourth place still or something.
It was nothing, just a surge of adrenaline.
You really expect us to believe that? You liar.
I gave it my all during the last event, and this is
Damn,
really-
punched her.
That really hurt.
If you ran like that from the start, we wouldn't be in last place, so don't give me that crap. It's my fault that we lost. I failed. I have to do better, although I feel like the sports festival was the key to helping me grow.
You can't control the fact that you sprained
Going on
your
about
ankle or
something
whatever.
sucky is learning from my mistakes.
If it makes you a better person, then is it really that bad?
This class will
It's
become
certain
stronger.
other
I
people's
know
faults,
eventually we'll
because
get
the
to
biggest
halfway.
issue is that they leaked information.
Wrong.
I never thought you'd say something like that. It gave me goosebumps.
Me neither. It's not like me at all. Right. This isn't going to be easy. There are going to be plenty of problems that we'll have to deal with.
Problems.
We'll just have to take things as they come. Thanks for today.
Wow. Look who decided to come after all. Susan, eh?
If I turned tail and ran, I don't think I could ever forgive myself for it.
Oh, look who it
Let's get this
is.
over with.
I like
Scummy
the fighting
1 and then
rocks.
Scummy 2.
Feeling nice and confident now, are we?
There's just one thing I want to deal with first. How long are you going to keep up that act?
Talking about?
You can stop playing dumb already. You're who betrayed our class. That's why Class C had such an easy time beating us. In exchange, you had Ryuen help you. Or whatever you got was worth it. Traitor.
My goodness! Someone from our class must have spilled the beans. Hirata? Ayanokochi?
I don't get it. We're the only ones here right now. Why don't you quit pretending already?
Pretending? Whatever do you mean?
I actually didn't recognize you when we first met. However, the more I saw you, the more you reminded me of someone I went to middle school with.
That's right, though I was a bit more of a problem child back then. And since you've managed to piece together that much by yourself, I imagine you figured out what I'm really after then.
That much is obvious. Your goal is to try to get me expelled from the school. But you have to be careful with how you do it because I know your secret.
Right on the money. However, I don't think I have to remind you that if you tell even a single soul about me, then everything will come to light. And if that happens, you won't be able to keep your precious big brother out of it.
Why take the risk when you could just ignore me? You know I don't pry into matters
Yeah,
that don't
right.
concern me. I don't get it.
In order for me to truly become the person I want to be, I can't take any chances. I need to get rid of anyone who knows about my past.
Oh, really? Tell me. That list includes me, doesn't it?
Maybe one day, you never know.
I'd like to see you try.
I'm glad I can tell you this to your face. You're going to get expelled and it'll be because of me. I'd even make a deal with the devil himself.
You heard her.
Okay,
I see. You
whatever.
got the better of me this time. And what about the sports festival? Did you plan that out too?
It's gotta be all about you, huh? But let's say that you're right. I'd be more than happy to indulge in your little fantasy story. Here it is. Before the festival even began, I had Kikyo here take a picture of Class D's roster and send it to me. Afterwards, I based my class's roster around it, ensuring that we had the best matchups against you.
I'll admit that was a brilliant move, but you got lucky too.
What luck?
The fact that I got taken out of the festival due to my leg. Not to mention Kinoshita getting injured that badly. There's no way you planned for both of those to happen.
Don't tell me you seriously think that was just coincidence.
But how?
It's true, she really did trip and fall. But a tumble like that's only gonna give you some scrapes and bruises. That's why I had her act like she was badly hurt. Then afterwards, I made sure she didn't have to pretend anymore. I made it worth her while.
I see. Got it. By the way, I've been recording all of this. This plan of
Damn.
yours ends here and now.
Now they're
If you
fucked.
try to blackmail me or go to the student council, I'll just let them listen to what you have to say about it.
You never cease to entertain me with your little schemes, Susanne. It's so cute. But I already told you at the start. All of that just now was a hypothetical scenario. Of course, I was only playing along.
I can always cut around that and only keep the parts where you talk about your plan, you know.
I guess you could do that. I'll just give them this. It's funny. I've been recording our conversation too. Time for you to grovel, Susanne.
Very well.
Huh.
Well, now, isn't that interesting? Hey, Susanne. I gotta hand it to you. Whoever's pulling your strings is truly something special. They planned this whole thing out from the very beginning, and we've been dancing to their tune. If we want to crush Susanne Horikita and the rest of Class D, I've come up with the perfect plan to trap her, and it's practically foolproof. The first part of the plan is to put you in the obstacle course event with her. Do whatever it takes to bring her to the ground. After that, I'll injure you for real. She'll think she hurt you, and then we'll blackmail her.
Where did they get that?
It looks like Class C has a traitor too. They played us for fools, Kikyo. Anticipating our every move, even accounting
Wow.
for your betrayal. Not many people could have successfully pulled this off. I swear, no matter where they run or try to hide, I'll find them.
Somebody else had a traitor of their own on their side as well.
Susanne, you're off the hook for now.
I wonder who from Class C could have done it, though. It's a good question, now. Because I would think nobody from Class C is going to help Class D. Definitely when they're higher rank than Class D. So that's pretty interesting. Somebody on Class C is betraying them. So it kind of went... I don't remember. I don't know why. Classroom of the Elite is probably the only anime so far where I cannot easily memorize people's names, but I just go by main character, the girl, the bitch. We're gonna call this one that has a split personality the bitch. But anyways, so based on what the situation is that she recorded them, he recorded her, and then there was a recording somehow that somebody from Class C recorded their conversation. So whoever was in that classroom at the time about the whole plan he was going to do for the whole sports thing, somebody was recording the whole thing. Wow. So you might have to figure out now who was all in the classroom at that moment in time when that recording happened, to figure out the betrayer. Holy cow. But anyways, I'll find more reaction videos. Peace. See you people next time.